was God to you before the program, and who is he to you now?
He was like this guy in the clouds. No, so before the program, he was, I mean, it's hard to, he was just, to me, God, someone who I should have a relationship with, someone who I should be obedient to, but it was almost like he was a stranger in a sense, to where I know I'm supposed to know you and I know I'm supposed to do these things, but we didn't have a real relationship. And I think, now there are parts of myself that have opened up and to where I feel like I know he gets me.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a friend, to where it's like, I know he gets me. I know he loves me. And it's that unconditional love. And that's why, look, in my office, I actually write these little stickies down. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it says the love of God never leaves us. And so there's different things that I write down, again, through the journey of trying to trust, because I need to remind us of what he promised us. Let me write it down. But it has become more of a friendship. And with friendships, hopefully you're good friendship. You don't just go to them where things are bad. You also go to them when things are good.
Yeah. And so how was it actually being on that journey where you were doing the coaching program, which of course the Bible study was a part of it, but how helpful was that internal struggle that you were having being coupled with reading the Gospels and Jesus?
So repeat the question again. Sorry.
How was it going through the program with having to do the Bible study and having to read Jesus while you were trying to get beyond your struggles?
Yeah, it was, I mean, at times it was challenging, because, I'm guilty of being a perfectionist. And sometimes I felt like, if God has me in front of these people, teaching them, how can I teach people when I'm not perfect? And so I really had to let go of perfection, because one, perfection doesn't exist outside of God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, doesn't exist outside of that. And so I really had to take a step back, and even like you had pointed out about the disciples, and you were like, girl, look at Peter. It was like, look at these, they've been with him for 3 years, X amount of years, and look at them, they were struggling. And I'm just struggling, but we're humans, and there's going to be moments where you may take a parallel step, or you may mess up, but understanding that, one, as you grow, being aware of those things, so that they happen less and less, but also, not setting such high expectations for yourself, because those are things that, I'm not lying, those are things that the enemy will do. He will tell you're not perfect. Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to that person? And I think when you think about the most influential people in our lives, typically they're people who we relate to because we realize that they're human just like me.
Yeah.
You don't look up to people just perfect in every way. You want someone that is just like you. And I think that's one of the parts that I embrace about the process is, I am going to mess up. I may stumble. I may do things. And, even though I am doing this Bible study, but it's important to me to, learn from it, grow from it, and then, it'll happen less often.